Hi, my name's Ian Herman, and like many people, I wonder whether the media is reporting the news fairly or if they're telling their own version of the story. Today, my fellow classmates and I look at the Afghanistan war and examine a fundamental question. Is the media controlling our ability to determine truths for ourselves? Let's take a look.
America went to war with Afghanistan because of the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center back in 2001.
Joining us this morning, you're in for a horrific surprise. Rescue crews are making their way to the scene, and all of this unfolding in one of the busiest, which was hit by a plane and racked by an explosion approximately an hour ago.
Well, I couldn't understand exactly why, but I understand that the Taliban's pretty hateful people.
It was a revenge type deal.
9/11, obviously.
US want to pay it back to the Al-Qaeda terrorists, so they ask the Afghan government to cooperate and eliminate the Al-Qaeda terrorists.
The President Bush said that we're going to war to dismantle Al-Qaeda that was led by Osama bin Laden.
My colonel pulled us up into his office and, explained to us that we might be going to war because we have a situation where we have terrorists attacking the United States.
I didn't really know better, so I just went along with the anger that everybody felt and just agreed with whatever I saw on TV.
He showed us exactly, what happened when the two planes hit the World Trade Center.
Some of us still have a personal vendetta with the beings that roam here, being the Taliban, and still connect that to 9/11. I do myself. And here comes the 10-year anniversary, and I still find it very personal.
The leadership of Al-Qaeda has great influence in Afghanistan and supports the Taliban regime in controlling most of that country. In Afghanistan, we see Al-Qaeda's vision for the world. Afghanistan's people have been brutalized. Many are starving, and many have fled. Women are not allowed to attend school. You can be jailed for owning a television. The United States respects the people of Afghanistan. After all, we are currently its largest source of humanitarian aid, but we condemn the Taliban regime.
In a way I did, but in a way I didn't. In a way I did because, we are, a country that is protecting, the freedom of our people.
If that had anything to do with the terrorist attacks, I guess you could say that was a pretty good motive to go there.
We needed to find Osama bin Laden, and we need to have a hand to Al-Qaeda and all those Taliban that were there.
At first, I didn't agree with the motive of the US went to war because I think the war destroyed every side, not only the American people, but also the innocent Afghanistan people.
If my brother wasn't late for his train that morning, he would have been in that building and he would have been dead. So yeah, I did agree with it at the time.
It affects the whole world to a point where we're blowing up another country because of what, the one, a certain group of people, did to our country. We've been in this war for so long that I feel like we should have been, to the bottom of it already. We should have already handled the situation and been done and over with and spent.
Time has changed things because I don't really listen to the media anymore. Once I joined the military, I never went to the media. I never looked at the news to actually hear about the news. It was more of what the command was putting out and what my higher ups were telling me.
We went to dismantle Al-Qaeda, not to kill innocent people. So I feel like now it was about something else. They're still saying that they're helping to protect the US, which wasn't the main reason why we went to war.
American people should not have gone to the war. As the time goes by, there are lots of theories indicate that there are hiding some benefits behind the war, such as like the oil, natural resource, or the pipeline.
We got bin Laden, and we disrupted terrorism, but did we have to invade an entire country and kill a lot of innocent people in the process to do that?
In the beginning, it was all about making sure that, we get these people.
The media portrayed the war as America, we were the good guys, and we were out to get the bad guys.
We will not waver. We will not tire. We will not falter. And we will not fail.
We need the freedom to operate on the ground and in the air, and the targets selected, if successfully destroyed, should permit an increasing degree of freedom over time.
2 hours after the first wave of airstrikes, C-17 aircraft began dropping thousands of emergency food rations, medicine and leaflets explaining the purpose of the airstrike.
I feel that the U.S. news network always show that the war only one perspective, because they always show that the U.S. war was justified the reason to go to the war. They even show the side of the Afghanistan.
The way the war was portrayed in the U.S. is not the same way it was portrayed maybe in Afghanistan. They have a different angle.
Obviously, they have sponsors and they need to get paid by people, so whatever gets people watching TV, that's what they're going to do. So you have Fox News, where they're backed by Republicans, so they're going to be more pro-war and they're going to be more pro-panic, and they're going to be heavier on propaganda. The other stations are more liberals, like CNBC, so they'll obviously be more anti-war.
I think we should view the news from different resources, such as like internet, newspaper, or the alternative news network, so we can see the world in different perspectives.
People should start looking for information in different platforms, either online or to TV or newspaper from different countries, to see how people saw the war, how people handled different opinions about the war.
I think that everyone, not just America, but all over the world, everyone needs to educate, themselves.
The best way to get information would be to research it yourself and to form your own opinions.
It's what you do after you receive the information. Don't jump to quick conclusions, just kind of let it process and always be skeptical about what you hear. There you have it, folks. Perspectives from native-born Americans, servicemen and women, and cultures from throughout the world. Thanks for watching. Now go out and find your own truth.